Welcome to part 1 of the Absolute Motion Zwift series. My name is Sharky and I will give you an overview of all things Zwift in the upcoming episodes. Today we will go through getting signed up on Zwift, your orientation ride, home screen layout, free ride layout and workout layout. But first, what do we need to Zwift? First we need a bike. This can be a road bike, time trial bike or a mountain bike. Secondly, we need a trainer to give us resistance. There are 3 main types of trainers and I will run through them quickly. First, a non-smart trainer. These trainers have no electronics and require a separate speed and cadence sensor to connect to Zwift. These are okay to test the waters but not much use for training in Zwift. Secondly, we have a wheel-on trainer. This is, as the name suggests, the wheel stays on, and these are smart trainers. So that means they have electronics in them that allow Zwift to control the resistance. Thirdly, direct drive trainers. These are mid to high-end electronically controlled trainers that replicate the exact gradient that you are seeing and have very accurate power meters built in. As the name suggests, your bike goes directly onto the trainer with the back wheel removed. These are needed if you want to race on Zwift. Lastly, we will need a device to run the Zwift app. This can be any modern laptop or MacBook, iPad, or Apple TV connected to a big screen TV. Starting our account setup process, from Google, we will head over to Zwift.com, from where we will click on the Create Account button. We fill in our first name, our email address, we select a password, we agree to all the T's and C's, and we click Create Account. Once you sign up, you will receive a 7-day free trial to get you started on Zwift. From this screen, we will click on the 3 lines at the top right, and we will click on our name. From here, we will complete the rest of our Zwift profile, selecting our birthday, our year, our nationality, so that the correct flag is displayed next to our name. We can select a profile image. We can select either metric or imperial. Then here we enter 2 key metrics for Zwift. First is our height. Secondly is our weight. Then we can save changes. From here we can also enter all our social media links. We can head over to connections. And here we can connect services like our Strava account, Facebook account, importantly our Training Peaks account, so that our workouts can synchronize to Zwift, and also the completed rides and workouts can synchronize back to Training Peaks. We can also connect our Garmin account here. And this is simply done by clicking connect. It will redirect you to the relevant website. You would sign in as per normal, grant access to your profile, and it will be connected. Then we can also come over to membership. We will enter our credit card details, and this is where we will manage all our payments. Also, one thing to note here, if you have purchased a new trainer, you will most likely have received a Zwift promotion code. So on the promotion side here, there's a space to enter that promo code and redeem it. Then from here, we can scroll right down to the bottom. We can select download. If you are using a Mac or PC, we can download the relevant download file straight from here. If you are using a Apple TV or iOS device, you would go over to the relevant app store and simply download the app from there. I have already downloaded the app and installed it on my Mac. So here I will just sign in. This screen welcomes us to Zwift. We can simply click Let's Go. Once we have logged in for the first time, we will be prompted to agree to the license agreement. We can simply click Accept. Then Zwift wants to know a bit more about us. What brings you to Zwift? We are presented with the pairing screen. From here, we will search for a power source. So here's my Kicker 5. Secondly, we will pair a cadence sensor, which is also my Kicker. We will also pair controllable so that Zwift can control the trainer and control our resistance. And lastly, I will also pair a heart rate monitor just to give us a full picture. We can click OK, and we are taken into the Zwift orientation ride. This orientation ride will take between 20 to 40 minutes, and it will go through the very basics of the ride layout. Once you are done, you can simply click the menu button and you can click End Ride and save your ride. Every time you launch Zwift, you will be presented with the pairing device screen. It will remember the last trainer that it connected to as well as the last heart rate monitor. If you want to change your power source to a different trainer, simply click on the block to unpair it, and then we just click the search button. If you have a different trainer you want to connect to, select it and click OK. Another quick thing I want to mention at this stage, this spanner over here will take us into the calibration of your trainer. Performing regular calibrations on your trainer will ensure accurate power readings from the power meter. It is suggested to ride the trainer for at least 10 minutes prior to the spin down to warm it up. Once it's warm, we can click on the next button. It will then prompt us to accelerate to 37 kilometers an hour. Your speed will be displayed over here. Once you reach 37 kilometers an hour, it will prompt you to stop pedaling, and then you just allow the trainer to spin down, and it will automatically take you over to the next step where it will tell you it's either performed the calibration successfully or it has failed, which then it would prompt you to either continue or to redo it. Once we have everything paired, we can click on the OK button. Then we are presented with the home screen. Right at the top, we see our world choices. So at any given time, there are 3 worlds available on Zwift to choose from, with Watopia always being available. Each world has multiple routes to choose from. Here we see the Beach Island Loop is 12 kilometers long and has 48 meters of elevation. Bigfoot Hills is 70 kilometers in length and has 714 meters of elevation. This information is displayed in the same way across all the different routes to help us choose if we want to ride on a challenging hilly route or undulating route, or if we want to ride on a more flat route. Then our next section is the ride type. If we just want to go for a ride, we would select our route and we'd simply click the ride button. If we want to do a workout, we can click on the training section. Once we click on this section, we are prompted to enter our FTP and click OK. If you do not know what your FTP is, then this would be a good time to take a FTP test, which can be done over here, or your coach will recommend one for you. Once you have connected your Training Peaks account and you have a Training Peaks cycling workout on that day, you will see the Training Peaks Custom Workouts tab, which you can click the drop down and select your workout for the day. In here, we will see a breakdown of the workout with the duration and the wattage we will ride. With erg mode on, the trainer will automatically adjust the resistance to match your workout. This is recommended when following a workout. With our workout selected, we can head over and click the ride button. This is the layout of the workout mode. We will see a breakdown of the workout on the left hand side. At the top here, we will see our current speed, our current distance, elevation climbed, and time. This block here shows us which step of the workout we are in, our target power, the duration we need to hold it for. As soon as we start pedaling, this timer will start counting down. It will display our target wattage over here, what we're actually producing, display our heart rate and our cadence. This bar at the top will also progress along to show you how far you are with the step, and it will automatically switch to the next step once it's complete. When we are done with the workout, we can select the menu button and we can select end ride and save. If we choose to do a free ride, we would choose our world, choose our route, and simply click the ride button. This has a slightly different view than the workout screen, where our power, our RPM or cadence, and heart rate is at the top left. The live segment block is on the left hand side here. Our current metrics are at the top. We have a mini map that also displays the gradient, and then we have a list of Zwifters nearby. Again, once we have finished our free ride, we can select the menu button and we can select end ride, and we can save the ride. Thank you for joining us for the first episode. Please join us again for the second episode, where I will be covering the companion app.